Hi, and welcome to Jiva Tarot. So, today we're going to find out the exact nature and behavior of your future spouse. Okay, so now try to calm yourself down. Take a deep breath out, in, out. Don't think about any person, don't think about any worries. Okay, just think about your own self. Just chant the name of the God in which you believe in. Okay, now on your screen, you would be seeing two piles. Okay, whichever calls you first, that is going to be a pile. Don't apply your minds here. No, you don't have to. Okay, don't think like this is something which is dark, this is something which is looking good, so this would give a good reading. No. Okay, just whichever calls you first, no matter how different it is. Okay, no matter what, that is going to be a pile. Okay, whichever calls you first. So yes, the left one is the pile number one and the right one is the pile number two. So I hope you're done. So hello and welcome, pile number one. Just think about your own self. Don't think about any XYZ person here. Okay. And I would take some sort of time in shuffling the cards. Okay. You can check out the description box where I would be attaching the time at which this reading starts. Okay. So I'll see you there. Some of you might be wearing orange, black, or blue. Okay. Or some of you might be wearing yellow also. Okay, so dilemma one, your future spouse would be somebody who would be an action taker. Okay, so if they plan about something in their mind, they would be somebody who would be very quick to take the action towards it. Okay, they won't be somebody who procrastinates. Okay, they they would be action takers. Okay, so I see fire element being strong in their chart. Okay, so they are action takers for sure. Whatever strategy, whatever ideas they come in their mind, as soon as something comes, they take action towards it. Okay, they are they would be somebody who would be more practical, I would say. Okay, they would be somebody who won't believe in the magic of the universe much. Okay, they won't be much aware of the manifestations of the magic, of the spirituality and all of that. They would be somebody who would just believe that if you want to get something, you have to put in a lot of hard work. Okay, and they would be a hardworking person. They, whenever somebody would talk about manifestations, somebody would talk about magic, somebody would talk about any miracles happening by doing any puja, by doing any sankalp or anything like that, they would be somebody, oh, I don't believe in all of this. Whatever you have to achieve, you have to do hard work. You have to put in hard work in that, then only you can achieve it. I don't believe in all the magic and all. Okay. So this person would be of that mentality. So they would love partying out with their friends, okay, hanging out with their friends. They also might like drinking. This could be true for some of the people. They could like drinking, okay, with their friends. Or they could be very fond of drinking. Okay, not daily, but occasionally they like it. Yes. They would be somebody who would be very fond of sleeping. So they would be, no matter if they are male also, they would be sleeping beauties, I would say, Four of Swords. So they would be fond of sleeping a lot. And whenever somebody hurts them, they are of this, they are somebody who doesn't forgive somebody easily. Okay, they would be somebody that if you have hurted me, don't talk to me, you don't exist for me, and they would just end up stop talking to this person who has hurted them for so long. Okay, they'll be like, if somebody has hurted them, then it could take a long period of time for them to resume talking to that person again. Okay, they are somebody who doesn't forgive easily people. They get hurt very easily. Okay, their heart is soft, I would say. They are action takers, okay, no doubt in that, but they are somebody who gets affected by small things, who gets affected, who gets hurt very easily, who takes things personally. Even if you have put some status, okay, which is not meant for them, but they would think like it is meant for them, and they would get hurt and they would stop talking to you. Okay, they would be that, I would say, that emotional. Okay, but they would, when it comes to loving, when it comes to just being romantic, they would be a very romantic person. Okay, so their placement of Venus can be good in their charts. So I see prominent fire element here. Okay. Leo energy. And also along with it, this person could also have some anger issues. Okay. This person might get angry very easily. Yes. Somebody who loves staying with their friends. Somebody who is very practical. Somebody who's romantic. Somebody who would just when somebody they'll be somebody that when they are with you na, they will just forget the world. They'll be very romantic, trust me on that. They'll be very, very romantic. So even I would say much, much more than you. So because we have the Lovers card here, and I see prominent Venus placements, very good placements of Venus in their chart. Okay, they would be your strength. They would become your strength. Okay, whenever you would feel demotivated in your life, whenever you will feel like you are good for nothing, they'll be the one who would just show you the right path. They'll be the one who would ignite that fire again inside you. Okay, there'll be somebody who has seen a lot of struggles in their life. I see Saturn also here. Okay, so they've seen a lot of delays in their life. Okay, they've struggled a lot in order to reach wherever they have reached. It wasn't an easy thing. Okay, it wasn't a cakewalk. It was a lot of struggle for them. So they'll be somebody who would indulge in fights very easily. Okay, I mean, just making them angry over things. Okay, just irritating them is very, very easy. And as soon as you make them irritated, they would just start fighting. So yes, this is what I'm seeing. But they would also have a childish side inside them. Okay, which they won't show to everybody, but they'll show that to you. They would love sleeping in your laps. Okay, they would just behave like a kid in front of you. So that is a very cute thing which I'm getting here. They'll be a very disciplined person, very disciplined person when it comes to routine, when it comes to going to bed at time, when it comes to waking up on time, when it comes to just being very, very much committed towards work. They'll be a rock star. So yes, very disciplined person, I'm saying. And you know what? You would enjoy a lot with this person. You would enjoy the company of this person. You would stay happy. Okay? You would stay happy in the marriage. So yes, this was it. Pailamaman, do tell me what did you feel about this reading in the comment section. Okay? Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, Palamatu. So just think about your own self, okay? Don't think about anybody. Yes? So I would take some sort of time in shuffling the cards. You can check out the description box, okay? I will be attaching the time there. Okay, so I'll see you there. Okay, so pile number two, your future spouse would be somebody who would be very moody, who would have a lot of mood swings. Sometimes they'll be happy, sometimes they'll be excited, and sometimes they'll be angry like a volcano. Okay, so yes, a lot of mood swings. They'll be somebody who would be very, very rich. Their finances would be very good. Okay, they they'll be somebody. I'm not seeing a somebody who is in a job. Okay, your future spouse won't be somebody who would be doing a job. So they'll be somebody who would have their own business or their own company or their own empire or anything. Okay, but they won't be a job person, which I'm getting. And when it comes to their I would say morals, when it comes to their ethics, they are very bound by their morals, their ethics. Whatever is right and whatever is wrong. Okay, if something is wrong, then if something is wrong, they won't do that. I would say if something is right or correct in their eyes, in their vision, then they would do anything for that. Okay, and if something is wrong, then no matter, even if their family member is a part of that, they won't take the side of that person. Okay, if something is wrong, then that is wrong. So yes, and also very committed when it comes to their career. This person is very committed, and also I'm getting a lot of Gemini energy here. Fire sign plus Gemini energy also I'm getting. Air sign, this person could be a fire sign or an air sign. Okay, and this person would be somebody who would show, you can't judge by looking at this person that what is the true personality. With kids, they are a kid. With senior citizens, they are like so mature that you can't even imagine somebody more mature than them. Okay, so yes, you can't really make out that what is the true personality, because there are so many shades and they don't show all the shades to everybody. Okay, they're very selective of that, very selective. If somebody is meeting them professionally, they'll be so professional in front of that person, but deep within, they are somebody who has a good sense of humor. Okay, they'll be somebody who would love to just, who would have a very magnetic aura. Okay, who would just love to make people laugh, who would love to just be in a good energy. I'm seeing a good sense of humor here. This person would be somebody who would be very indecisive when it comes to decision making. This person would take a lot of time in deciding things. When it comes to two options, this person would just find it very hard to choose that one option. Whenever this person would be going to any shop and they have to choose one t-shirt or one clothing or anything, their attire they have to choose. Okay, they'll be super duper confused. What should I choose? Is this looking good or is this looking good? They would spend, I would say, 1 or 2 hours in that, because this person is not very good in decision making. This is what I'm seeing here. This person would be a risk taker. This person would love to do adventure rides. Okay, this person would just love doing paragliding, adventure rides. Would just love going to, I would say, fairs and all, sitting in the rides, enjoying. Okay, yes. So yes, they are also a risk taker. Okay, they don't fear taking risk, but when it comes to deciding on things, when it comes to decision making, then they are very indecisive. Okay, again, this person is somebody who doesn't believe much in the magic of universe. Who you are somebody who believes in magic of universe. You are somebody who knows manifestation, who knows angel numbers and all of that. But this person is somebody who just feels like all of this is just fake. I don't believe in all of this. Only thing which is true is karma. Only thing which is true is your own hard work. This is what this person believes in. Okay, so yes, this thing is common in both pile number 1 and pile number 2, I would say. So yes, this thing is common in both pile number 1 and pile number 2. Very abundant person. They could be living with their joint family. Okay, their family is also very, very well versed. Or they could have a lot of people around them because they are in such career, they are in such profession that they have a lot of people around them following them, and just they are the leader and people are following them. I see a leader energy here. Yes, when it comes to intellect, when it comes to ideas, they're very creative. They strategize things a lot. This person would be somebody who would be a night owl, or they could have issues in sleeping. Okay, they could very well have insomnia. They just find it very hard when it comes to sleeping. Okay, yes, their sleep schedule could be very, very, very disturbed. Okay, and one more thing is, this person doesn't fear saying the truth. This person doesn't fear saying things. If they feel something is right, something has to be said, then they'll say that without even thinking that that could hurt the other person. They don't think about this. They feel like if this is true, this needs to be said. Okay, so they'll be like, you know what, you are such a rude person, you know what, you did this thing, you did that. The thing is, they feel like it is right to convey what is truth, what is right, but they don't feel this thing, they don't realize that that thing can hurt the other person. Okay, so yes, this is what I'm getting. This person, yes, this person would be a very confident person, very confident. Somebody who could be just, if you want something to be done, then you need to give logics, you need to give reasons to this person. Then only this person would admit that whatever you're saying is right. This person needs those facts, this person needs those logics in order to believe that something is right or not. But I see very confused energy. Also, one thing which I'm seeing here is that you are somebody who has both the sides. You have masculine side, you have the strong side also. Okay, and you also have a soft side, you also have a emotional caring side, and this thing is going to be loved by a future spouse. Although it wasn't part of this reading today, but since it came, so I delivered that message. Okay, because I'm planning to do a separate video for that. Yes, so this was it. Pile number 2. Do tell me what did you feel about this reading in the comment section. Okay, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.